Hi Pisces, and welcome to your first of two readings this month of September. Okay, remember the timeline is 1 to 3 months. It could be happening now, it might not happen for a few weeks, but it's energy coming in and around you. Whether it be a person, a situation, event, advice on how to deal with it while it's happening, and then further advice and guidance. You can watch this if you are a Pisces sun, moon, rising, or if you have Venus in Pisces, you can watch this from a relationship perspective. Also know that these messages are timeless, so whenever you see it, there's a message meant for you. And the other thing that you may not be aware of is during July and August, and I'm going to continue it through until I believe the new year anyway, and we'll see where I go from there. I've been doing the second reading for each month, not as an individual video, but I put all 12 signs into one video with timestamps. So you can go in there and find your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, okay? And I believe I've titled it All 12 Signs, Short and Sweet, okay? So if you haven't checked those out, timeless messages, you can go back and take a look at them now for July and August. They're in the playlist, the Short and Sweet Zodiac Terrascope playlist. But let's get right into this for you, Pisces. Let's look at what energy's coming in and around you, whether it be a person, an event, or a situation, maybe something that triggers you, okay? Let's see, and that could be trigger good, trigger bad. All right. First card out, we have Shamuel, light green, happiness, vibrancy, energy, hope. Oh, you know what? Okay, so I love this card. So question is, what's going to be coming in and around you? I feel that's going to have you feeling like a kid again. Something's going to come in around you, whether a situation, event, a person, that's going to have you feeling like a kid again. When we were children, I'm going to pull tarot too. I mean, we were full of hope and wonder and energy and happiness for the most part, right? I mean, not every day was happy, and not every child had a happy childhood, but I'm talking generally speaking, there were happy moments, and that's what I feel this is. It's those moments where you just felt like a superhero, where you felt like a ballerina, you could do anything, okay? Your heart with Shamuel here, light green, but it's still green, is heart chakra. And for me, that is, you know, you just doing something that you loved, that you enjoyed, that brought joy to you, that made you feel good at your core, okay? But let's get a tarot to go with that. So there's going to be something, look at this more green, 10 of Pentacles. Sometimes I like the words on here if it makes sense. If it doesn't, I'm like, no, not necessarily. I just kind of let spirit give me a yay or a nay on that. I feel like whatever this is, if this is in business, if this is personal, in any area of your life, there's something that's going to bring hope to you again. Something that's going to bring you abundance in some way, okay, with this 10 of Pentacles, right? That having everything that you've always wanted. And I mean in a good way, not in a selfish, greedy way. But it could bring money to you. It could just bring prosperity or abundance in another way. But there's something, I feel, that it's going to remind you maybe of childhood or whatever this memory is. It's almost like, okay, let me give you this example. If you're a manufacturer, you're a creator, you create things. I don't know what you create, but whatever, you're a creator. And you've been doing this product and you're like, I know it can be better. I know it can be better. And one day you're driving and you see something and it reminds you, maybe in this case, of something from your childhood. And you're like, oh, well, I wonder if I applied that to it. Oh my God, it would make it so much better. It's that type of thing. There's going to be something, like I said, a person, a situation, an event that's going to trigger you where maybe you're going to have to remember back to something from childhood, or it's going to remind you of that. And you're going to be able to run with it. For some of you, it's going to give you the energy to keep going. It's going to give you hope to continue on. It's going to bring happiness into your life. It's going to be something along those lines. But if it triggers or sparks you remembering back, you'll remember this reading and know what I'm talking about, okay? Yeah. Okay, let's get, okay, while this is happening in the moment, advice, guidance, energy, right? Like how to, oh, there we go, how to deal with it. Oh, okay, we had two. All right, I just want one for this. Sorry there, guys, I just need one. And by guys, I mean Pisces. Okay. All right. Archangel Lavender, prepare for soul healing, forgive and release everyone. Oh. Okay. Maybe for some of you, this going back to your childhood, and it doesn't mean when you could have been a teenager, okay? You could have been in your early 20s, but whatever this is, maybe, it's almost like when you had a passion for something, but you were forced to give it up because you were made to feel like it wasn't important. They're saying, you know what? You need to release and let go of that feeling. It's over. It's done with. You're an adult now. And you can do whatever you want. You don't have a parent, a guardian, a loved one, or a not loved one telling you that you can't do it, telling you that we can't afford to do it, telling you that you're foolish for wanting to do it. Any of those things now, okay? Okay. It's like you need to bring in the doves of peace, where you're just like, you know what? I don't have time for that foolishness anymore. I need to heal from that. And I love lavender. Maybe for some of you, you like to burn lavender candles or the scent from lavender oil, or you like to bathe in it or whatever it is. Okay, maybe you do that and you just work through, you know what, I'm an adult now. And while it's bringing up these memories for me where I was maybe held back, this is a message for some of you. You know what, that doesn't have to happen anymore. Let's get a tarot. Yeah, Tower moment. Angel of enlightenment. Yeah, you're becoming enlightened. This is, okay, for some of you, it really could be like a tower moment where things crash to the ground. In this case, I almost feel like I need to say here, these are your old belief systems, your old ways of feeling, okay? Need to burn, crash down to the ground, so that you can build a solid, stable structure and foundation moving forward, where your life isn't built on those beliefs of a child. See, because you might be remembering back to something from when you were younger, and yeah, and looking back at it now, it's really inspiring you in some ways, but I feel like maybe you were beat down for it, right? Like just no. You know, who do you think you are? But guess what? You can let go of that. You can let that old way of thinking and feeling just crash down into the rocks, into the water, be washed away. Okay, forgive, release everyone, and forgiveness doesn't mean you're doing it for their feelings. You're doing it for yourself, and you move forward because you're bringing back the happiness, the vibrancy, the energy, and the hope, and it's going to do good things for you. Okay, let's get another card. So this is how to be acting in the moment. Okay, now let's just get further advice and guidance here for you, Pisces. Have no fear. Fear is a trap of the ego. Allow me to use my sword of light to free you from the disquieting feelings holding you back. Okay, fear is a trap of the ego, right? It's you've been living in. If you were shut down or, you know, poo-pooed on whatever this was, and it's kept you in a state of fear, not even knowing it, right? But your mind is just telling you, well, no, you're not really good enough, or you couldn't possibly achieve or accomplish that. Whatever that is, let Archangel Michael's sword of light come in and cut those chains off of you. We were talking about devil energy in one of the other readings, right? Because it's holding you back. You're free now. You are free. You've been released like the doves, okay? The doves at a wedding, that's what I'm seeing along with this. I'm like, all the white doves just go. It's yeah, have no fear. There is something that can be achieved from back in the day, or an idea that will help you achieve from back in the day that will help you achieve something. Temperance, angel of peace. Just bring the peace and balance into your life. Just go with the flow. Believe in yourself here, Pisces. Believe in yourself. You are capable of this. You can have one foot on land and one foot on the water, and you are balanced. The water can flow from cup to cup, okay? Just think of it this way. With the tides, the ebb and the flow, right? It happens in different places around the world, have different tides and schedules. And I mean, where I grew up, has the highest tides in the world, where like it goes up, I can't remember how many stories from bottom to, when it's full tide, from low tide to full tide. It doesn't disrupt anything. Nothing at all. I mean, it's just what it is. The sun sets every day. It's that type of thing. We just need to, there's the sun. We just need to allow it to happen, and we just go with the flow, okay? Wonderful message for you. But there's something from back here it's going to bring up memories or trigger something that's going to be beneficial for you in the here and now, but maybe a little bit to work through. Okay, thank you, Pisces. I appreciate your time. Please interact with the video here. A like, subscribe if you haven't. A comment really helps. You don't have to say anything grand, maybe just a hello. But please, go back and check out some of my other videos, or I will see you in the next short and sweet. Thank you.